So update on this week. Um, Monday, just had regular lab. We collected samples, basically bugs, and it was really boring, and it was cold, and it was wet, and me and my partner, we were just like, this is stupid. Just want to be done. But at the second to last site we did like 4 sites. The second to last site we did, I found a little baby, like small, tiny little scorpion. I can't remember what they're called, like wood scorpion or forest scorpion. I don't know. And it was like that big. It was really cute, but I almost stuck my finger in it because I was trying to like grab a spider with my fingers, which I don't know why I was trying to do that, but I was like, nee. And then got the spider somehow, picked it up, and then I saw something moving in this exact same spot that my finger was. And I was like, oh, what's that? So I moved a leaf just a little bit, and there was this little tiny scorpion, but I heard that they're not that poisonous, so I was not worried at all. That is more of cool. And then when I showed my teacher, one of my teachers, he's like, wow, that's awesome. Everyone else has found one too. And I was like, okay, you're talking to someone who's never seen a scorpion in real life before. Like, actually, like, held it. Okay, I was excited. He's like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. And I was like, I'm gonna make it sound not cool. So yeah, that was basically it. I don't remember doing anything special on Monday, but I have a bad memory apparently. Tuesday I had class. I had I went to my first class, but I was late because I was waiting for a friend of mine to come by, but she ended up sleeping through her alarm, so I just ran down to class, and yeah. And then I had another class after that, and it was pointless. Some guy just rambled on about how some other guy said that, I don't know, he said, she said stuff, and I was just like, I don't care. I really just don't care. I'm not learning anything from this. And that's basically all it was. Like, not learning anything. It's just some guy talking. Yeah. Um, yeah, so then I went to go to my next class, and it was just, I was like kind of hanging out outside because I have an hour break between my classes, or my second and third class, and this guy that I had been talking to is my lab partner. I've mentioned him a few times. His name was Lee. He came walking up, and I was like, hey, how's it going? And whatever. Asked him about his weekend, and he never answered me. He just like stood there, like hovering over me, and I was like, okay, weird. What are you doing? And he was apparently too busy checking out some girl, and he knows how I feel about him. Like, he knows I like him a lot, and so basically he was just being a jerk for no reason. And yeah, so I got really pissed off, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. If this is how you're gonna like act and what you're gonna do, like, no, I'm not done. I'm done. Not gonna talk to you anymore. And he's like, what? And I was like, no, I'm done. And I put my headphones back in. I started listening to my music, and he stomped off outside and just sat outside. And I was so mad. So I left. I didn't even go to class because they're all recorded anyway. And I talked to a friend of mine, Jen, and she was like, yeah, you should just not go to class. I mean, they put them on, they record them all, so as long as I keep up and I watch them online, I won't fall behind. So I'm pretty much just like, no, I'm not going to class anymore because he pisses me off too much, and I get way too upset, and I don't pay attention anyway, so it's just pointless. So I didn't go to class that day. And then I had rugby, which is always nice. Um, yeah, I don't. We found out like what positions we're playing, what kind of ish positions. I'm in the back, so that means I have to do a lot of running and sprinting, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Me and my friend Alana, we've been going early. She's also back. We've been going early to practices, like half hour early, and running laps and doing some crunches and push-ups to kind of get our stamina up, get some extra fitness. So we did that on Tuesday, and I like it a lot. I love it. I did it again Thursday. Excuse me. She got she was busy with trying out for debate team, and so I just went down by myself, and it's great because I get like extra laps in, and since I'm wanting to like lose weight, it's a good idea. Um, that and the university rugby team plays practices right before us, so while we're running, we get to check out the boys as they're playing, which is always entertaining. Yeah, so we did that on Tuesday, and then rugby, and then Wednesday I had class in the morning, and then I don't remember if I did anything during the day. Wednesday I probably didn't. Um, yeah, I don't remember, but I had soccer training. Started soccer, and it went from like 4 to 6. So yeah, I did that. That was great. Like I haven't played soccer in 8 years ish, and so it was I was a little rusty, but I got the hang of it pretty quick. Yeah, and then Thursday, I didn't go to my class because that's one of the classes that I have Lee in, so I decided not to go because I don't want to deal with him. And yeah, so I just kind of sat around and did homework type stuff, and then I had lab, and usually he's my lab partner. So I'm sitting in lab listening to music and like I usually do, and he came walking in, and I took my headphones out, and he didn't say anything. He just set his stuff down and walked away to talk to other people, and then he came back, grabbed his stuff, and like left his book bag, but grabbed his notebook and walked away to work with another group. So basically left me with no one to work with, and yeah, just basically left me alone without saying anything to me. But the rest of the class, he kept like staring at me, so I was like, yeah, you're definitely being a jerk and immature, so whatever. I worked with a different group, and we actually got, I think we were like the second or third group to get done out of everybody. So that was really nice. It like took like 2 hours instead of three, like most people probably did. So I was excited to get out early. I just wanted out of there as soon as possible. So yeah, we and then I had rugby again that night. Oh, I think I went out on Wednesday night. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, so Thursday had rugby training again, and like I said, Alana had debate team, so I went down by myself and worked out. And then she showed up a little bit while later, and I did a little bit more with her, and then I stretched while she finished doing some laps. And then we had more training. Well, nothing really interesting happened. It's just kind of doing what we've been doing, lots of tackling, lots of running, and drills and stuff. So it's fun. I like it. I know I'm all like monotony because I've been having like really bad days, like bad week, shitty week. So yeah, and then that night I had a talk with a friend of mine. Oh, right, Wednesday there was a barrel, which is like a party on campus, and so we did the barrel, and then people went out afterwards, and so I went out with some friends, and yeah, so that's what happened that night. Duh. Anyway, so yeah, Thursday I talked to a friend of mine. Turns out he had a crush on me, and I didn't realize that I was supposedly giving him mixed signals. I didn't realize, and I felt really bad when I found out. And one of his friends, who I don't like, I absolutely hate her now because she's going around talking about me and my love life behind my back. She apparently was going around telling people that I'm with someone else, like with someone, and I was like, whether that's true or not is none of her business, and she should not be going around telling people what is going on between me and other people. So I was very upset, and yeah, but I talked to him, and we worked it out. We're good now, thankfully, because he's a good friend. Yeah, and then Friday was just an overall bad day. I went to my tutorial, and then I came back, and I was done for the day. I didn't want anything to do with anyone. But there was another barrel. Oh, I went shopping clothes shopping, but since I was in a bad mood, I didn't buy anything because I didn't like anything that I tried on because I would feel all fat and gross and just sad and didn't want to do anything. So I just basically walked around and helped Jen pick out clothes and not really helped her, but I kind of gave her my opinion. I tried stuff on. I never didn't like any of it and whatever. So we came back and went to the barrel, another barrel, but it was really boring, so it left. And we made pizzas with me, Alana, Jen, Becca, and then our friends Max and Tom, who we went to Bruni with. We all made our individual pizzas and we ate those, and then we played ping pong, and it was a lot of fun. Thankfully, I mean, I was still kind of in a weird mood. I still am, obviously, but it was fun. Like, we did laugh a lot because we wrestled and we played multiple games at once. Like, one team was going cross and, like, the other team was going the other way, so it was confusing. It was a lot of fun. It was funny. Yeah, and then I went to bed, and then Saturday, my friend Ali gave me and Becca and Jen, yeah, Jen came. Me, Becca, and Jen a ride to the market, and we bought some fresh fruits and vegetables and hung out, and Tom showed up, and we hung out with him, and then I went to one of the stores here called Woolworths. It's kind of like a Walmart, or not really a Walmart, it's like a grocery store. So I went there, and I got more food because I was absolutely out, and then I came back here, got ready, and me and Alana and a girl named Lisa, who's from Singapore, she went to Wineglass Play with us. We got ready, and then we went to a house party for one of the uni rugby team members. Alana kind of has an in. Well, I guess I kind of have an in. I've started talking with a rugby player on the team, and Alana's been talking to a rugby player on the team, so they invited us to come, and we went, and we just hung out, met some people, and that was basically it. So I don't know, it was a fun night. And then today I did homework and I sat around, and then I just got back from soccer, which wasn't very good because I hurt my arm somehow. I hurt my shoulder at rugby, and every now and again it starts to, like, if I use it too much it hurts. Like, it hurt after playing ping pong, so I mean, obviously it's doing good. If something so minuscule such as ping pong could hurt it, it must be sore. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll be better by rugby on Tuesday. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. Just, I'm in a very bad, weird mood. Like, not bad mood, I'm not mad at anyone, I'm not grumpy, I'm just antisocial and sad, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, so hopefully I get better soon. That's pretty much it. Yep, I'll update next week.